What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 8th day of October. Here you are at about 00454. I feel like we were just here yesterday. You went to a low price of 0044, and I think that's fine. That's exceptional. That can be exactly where your low is. It's not common. It's not too common, at least, to go this far below your breakout point, but you're still right there, man. I mean, I think it's fine. You're finding support at prior resistance. You should be moving up higher in no time at all. Um, whether this performs like a W should perform, or you're just in the middle of a breakout, maybe you have a horizontal channel here, so you're back testing it for support and then ripping higher. Whatever, man. You're going to move higher. I'm very confident you will. It's looking like my call on Bitcoin might be provided wrong. I made a call literally about an hour ago saying that the price will probably keep going down. And I did say in that video, I'm like, I wish I could wait for this 4-hour candle to close, because if it comes back up, it might go the other way. So it's looking like that might have been the low, you guys, but we'll see. Time will tell. Anyways, looking at this on ZBCN, if Bitcoin's done moving down, that's good for all coins, probably. Anyways, Zebec here on a weekly time frame. No, let's go on the 1 hour. We'll zoom out. We'll start low and then we'll go high. Okay, 1 hour time frame here. Maybe something with some volume on it. Yeah, not a whole lot of volume on the sell, right? The initial breakout, sure, but afterwards you just died off in volume. You've moved sideways. You went from a downwards trend to a sideways trend, and now you're probably going to form an upwards trend in your RSI, right? That's actually pretty common. Downward sloping trend. Maybe the trend is like this, right? And then you got a sideways sloping trend. You're going to shift into an upward sloping trend probably over the coming day now. That'd be my expectation. So while you're looking good right now, while you're moving up, I think the majority or the better aspects of this next phase higher are probably going to come in tomorrow, Thursday, right? Maybe going into the end of the day. There's enough time left in the day. There's like 9.5 hours left, but I think going into tomorrow, things will definitely be more bullish. RSI is shaping up, stochastics are shaping up, and so is the MACD as well. Looking at the 4-hour time frame here, you are bouncing off the 40. Beautiful. Nice. You did that a couple times back here. Love it. Love to see it. Yeah, it looks really good. Stochastics look like they're ready to cross out of the oversold zone. Hopefully with this we can get sustained readings and actually move into the overbought zone. If we move at the pace that we moved here, or the pace we moved here, it kind of looks very similar to the pace that I drew there. We should be overbought going into Friday. Might be setting up for a bullish end of week, you guys, for ZBCN here. That'd be nice to see. Which is kind of a call. I don't know. We might expect to see a bullish weekend. Genuinely, I'm seeing that on a couple different cryptos. The MACD, I will say, does allow for these indicators to come down a little bit more, so the price could come down lower, and then we scoop the zero and we bounce there. But we don't have to. I mean, you didn't do it here. You don't have to do it here. But it would look nice if we were bouncing off the zero. But other than that, there's really a lot of good things going on here on the 4-hour time frame. I'm definitely 1 hour 37 minutes left in this 4 hour. As long as we close here or higher, I'm definitely bullish on this aspect here. Finding support, direct support at prior resistance there. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Looking at this here from a low to a high, going right below the 382. That's not ideal. But hey, man, if you come back up right now, you close above it. Again, it's actually very uncommon to close 2 candles in a row below the 382 and at least not go to the 0.5, let alone the golden ratio. But hey, man, if you answer with a bullish candle like this that engulfs the last 2 candles in a row, just in one candle, and you close back above the 382, I think that's fine. Do it. Do it. Get above the 236. Validate me. Get above the 236. Go above 00481. Get above there on a closing basis on a 4-hour time frame or higher, and that'll validate that this is the low and that you're moving higher. Okay, 00481. I'm rounding up, so that's what we're going to say. Looking at this on the daily time frame. Daily time frame again. Other than my ideal setup being hurt with this W, because typically W's you just move up. You don't see this right here. You see that up here. You know what I mean? But even with my ideal setup being hurt, this still looks really good. You're still finding support at prior resistance back here, prior support right there, prior resistance over here. You're finding significance at a significant area, which is good. It's good. It's the good kind of significance, at least. 9 hours, 35 minutes left in the day. Hopefully it maintains. If we look at this from a high to a low, the overall high, the current all-time high to the low, we say current because it's not going to be long-lived. You did yesterday wick below the golden ratio, yet you closed above it. So the goal today would then be that we also close above the golden ratio. We want to get, we're at 0.04555 right now. You want to get, by the end of the day, in the next 9 hours, 35 minutes, you want to get up to 0.00463. Okay, move up there. Do it. I know a lot of you Zebecians also invest in Onyxcoin. So with that, I actually want to make an announcement. I made a post talking about this here, although it's not loading. There we go. Yeah, you can get 10,000 Onyx coins for free. You can do that if you use the Goliath testnet. I tried, and it said that it sent it to me, and I didn't get them. And it's testnet XCN tokens, right? To receive testnet XCN, maybe you have to connect it with a wallet that's specific to like the Onyx ledger or the. And if you guys heard that, that was my daughter. Okay, she's sitting right here. If you heard that, if you didn't hear that, don't even worry about it. She let out a toot, which that was not me. Okay, here I'll even prove it. Let's see. There's her little toes right there. I got her little feet right here. She's just chilling with me, but I don't want her to be on camera. Anyways, but that was not me. I don't know if anybody heard it. Mine would be much louder. Get your 10K XCN for free. You can do that. This is a ZBCN video, though. I'm not trying to shill other coins. I know a lot of you invest in both, or maybe you've heard me talk about XCN before. You could literally get 10,000 XCN is $100 at current prices, at its current price, let alone if it goes up, right? If XCN is about to rip like I think it is, that could be worth a lot more, and you don't even have to do anything for it. Exploit the system, use it. But you do have to attach a wallet. I used my Coinbase wallet and I didn't receive them, so I wonder maybe you have to use something through MetaMask. It was Ethereum and Onyx is on it. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of glitch, or maybe I'm just missing something. I don't know. Anyways, just a thought there. Zebecians, can't hurt to try. Zebecians, though, talking about the ZBCNs here, looking like we want to move up higher. Again, the goal would be to close today in the next 9 hours, 33 minutes above 0.0463. Close above that golden ratio there. And if we can do that, we're maintaining this positioning that we are going higher. I doubt we stop here. I would very much expect that we're on a kind of one-stop shop. What's the phrase I'm looking for? We're going to do it in one fell swoop. We're going to do it in one fell swoop, moving up to new all-time highs, 209, about 1 cent and beyond in a very short amount of time. I would think that by the halfway point of this month, we're probably up here at about 1 cent. If not the 15th, then maybe like the week after the 15th, but somewhere in that time frame, we're going to be moving up. By the end of the month, we should be a lot higher. We should be, because we're going to be in full swing breakout mode, we should be seeing these targets that are deeper at like 1.5 cents, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4.5 cents. If ZBCN moves the way that it had before, that we'd seen it move before, it's very possible that we see 2 cents and beyond by the end of this month. I know it might seem crazy now because you've just been so stagnant, but again, this stagnation, this kind of boring price action, this volatile consolidation phase here that you've had, does lead for a bigger move to the upside whenever you do break out. I mean, look at how long you're being boring here and how long you're consolidating here. Once you broke out, you saw a fantastic move. Unbelievable move, right? It was absolutely unprecedented, but at the same time, completely called for. Completely precedented because you consolidated for so long. You've consolidated here for a long time as well. In fact, I'm curious, in reference, how long have you consolidated here? Let's just see. I think that was 44 weeks there. Here you've consolidated now for almost 20 weeks, you guys. Almost 20 weeks. That's crazy. That's a long time. That's like a whole season right there. And you're looking like you do want to see a continuation of this movement here. I doubt, and I've expressed my theory here with Zebec, that this is a multi-part series, right? You moved up once here. You're not going to get a move like this. No. You're going to get a move that represents this move here. So it's going to be a multi-part series where you move up, you consolidate. You move up, you consolidate. You move up, right? It's going to be like that. And then that'll probably be your all-time high or cycle high, wherever that is, like 100x or more from here. That'd be my guess. But it's going to be representative of this move here. I doubt that this next move is your final place, your final resting spot, but the temporary resting spot should be somewhere exactly where I drew it right there. 3 cents, 7.7 cents, anything and everything in that kind of area. I'm looking for 3 to 4.5 cents personally. Minimum would be a 2 cent price. But again, the thought here that relative to this move, you break out and you only stop here at 2 cents. It seems it's big enough. It just seems weak. I think that you go up a lot higher. I think you got a lot going for you. I got distracted. I wanted to go to the Zebecian portal here on x.com. Zebec. Let's see. Have you guys seen it? There's like on Dex Screener. There's Binanceans. There's what is it? There's other ones like Avalancheans, Ethereumians. I don't know. There's like meme coins that are taking the Zebecian name and using it for their own profit. We should do that. We should do that and then put all the proceeds into Zebec network. Beckoning has begun. October 7th here. This was yesterday. Spaces between Simon B. And Jim Hogg of Cotepe. Okay. I don't know. Probably an interesting listen if you're trying to keep up with the times. I will probably not listen to it myself, but if you like Zebec, you know, might be something to listen to. I was just seeing if there's any updates here. No updates that are worth talking about, in my opinion. There might be one worth it in this space here, and I'm just missing out, but that's okay. Very much expect big things to come for Zebec. We're just waiting, you guys. We're waiting, and we're right on the precipice of greatness here. We really are. Again, a good, closing thought here would be that by the end of today, by today's end, we close above 0.00. Oops, wrong one. My bad. I think it was here. Nope. Which one was it? Was it this one over here? It was this one. Okay. This one's the more significant one anyways. 0.00463. Close above 0.00463 on a daily time frame. And that would look good. If not, it's possible that we do go lower down to 0.004, but I don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. So come up. Come up. Just because you close here doesn't mean you go down there. It just opens up the door a little bit more. But ideally, you'll close up here by the end of the day above the golden ratio, and then we're rocking and rolling, moving to new all-time highs. Again, you've already stopped here before at the 786, 886 area. I can't imagine that if you stop there again, that it would stop you there for long. I'd very much expect that we do make short work of this and we do continue moving higher in a very efficient, effective matter of time. Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. I'm going to deal with this little toddler who is kicking me, and I'll see you on the next one. There's a little laugh for you. All right. All right. Bye-bye.